This happened around my last year of middle school. I joined a new school in 7th grade and had been bullied by kids in that school ever since I joined. Even the kids on my bus wouldn't leave me alone. Every day was the same. Hop on the bus, get bullied and taunted, get off at school, and get bullied. Back on the bus to get bullied again on the way home. One day, when I got on the bus, I was already in a bad mood because my mom had nagged me about something petty. I sat in my usual spot, which was one seat before the last seat on the left. I rested my head on the seat and decided to try taking a nap. Within a few minutes, the boys pulled my hair and started to poke me and stuff, which was something that they do every day, but it annoyed me more than usual this time. I shouted back and accidentally pushed them off a little harder than usual. "Shut up, freak. Do us all a favor and die," he shouted back. What surprised me is the teacher on our bus never said anything about it. In spite of that, a couple of girls joined in and started telling me how I'd never be good enough and I'd be a worthless human for the rest of my life. All the bullying, it got to me, but not as bad as it did that day. I started to twitch and my hands started to shake. I felt a rush, and definitely not the good kind. The kids laughed and passed it off as me being weird, and then all of a sudden, I blacked out. When I came back to my senses, everyone was sitting in their seats instead of surrounding me and looked a bit shaken. I stood up to look behind, and the boy that had earlier pulled my hair flinched. I was so confused. Did I do something to them? The rest of the day went by fast, and it was finally time to go home. I got on the bus and sat down in my usual seat, but nobody spoke or hit my head or anything. I was usually one of the last ones to get off the bus, so once most of the kids had left, I asked the kid who sat in front of me what had happened this morning. He said my eyes looked red, and I had a demented smile on my face and laughed. One of the boys asked why I was laughing and was about to say something when I held him by his neck and whispered in his ear, saying this: "You're making me angry, and if you make me angrier, I'll make sure I slit your throat and hide your body where no one will find it. Do you understand me? And if you anger me again, remember, you'll be seeing me very soon." All of this while I was choking him when somebody pushed me off and I passed out. Everyone was surprised because I'm actually quite vulnerable and was very careful. I haven't been angered like this ever since. I don't exactly know what happened that morning, but I'm guessing this is how my shadow persona decided to make an appearance. I just hope this never happens again.